Welcome to a Command & Conquer Red Alert cast between campaign player in the yellow versus Bikerushownz in the blue. Bikerushownz, if they are Biker Rush, the YouTuber, or like Twitch streamer, I don't really know. Not completely sure, or if they're just like a person who says that they own. Anyways, here with Allied versus Allied, no, actually USSR, or like Soviet Union for campaign player. Campaign player is someone I've also seen and cast games of in Tiberium Dawn, but now they are just going for Red Alert gameplay. Also fun. Little bit annoying that on this minimap the yellow and blue are like really difficult to see, so I might need to use my zoom out function a little bit more. Also, something that I did notice is that the Red Alert maps in like quick match, quick play, matchmaking seem to be a little larger, or like quite a bit larger, than the ones in Tiberium Dawn. But I'm not completely sure. Maybe that's just the couple of maps that I've picked out. Over here we have already got a war factory out for Bikerush, and over here we have not yet for campaign player. There it is. Alright, what are we going for on this side? I think this is the side where we might see the most variety, as in light tanks and medium tanks, while on the other side pretty much the only thing you can go for is of course heavy tanks. Also, something I have not mentioned yet, at least I don't think so, is that ore trucks, well, you've got like this ore, the yellow ore, and you've got like these crystals. Oh, wrong one. That one. These. They've got a bit of a glow to them, sometimes, maybe. But they're not actually Tiberium. They seem to be, and I'm kind of certain, but not completely, that they supply you with like double or maybe even triple the amount of ore compared to like regular ore, as in this kind of ore. Hey, that is okay, fine. Anyways, over here light tanks and one engineer because they already sold off their construction yard. Personally, I really do like the rifleman minigunner fights more compared to like big balls of flamethrowers and grenadiers that just explode. And hey, there it is! A Tesla tower, Tesla coil. And of course heavy tanks as expected. Also something that I personally didn't really know about at first, like these things, advanced power plants, are actually more efficient compared to the small ones. Engineer over here, just so it is able to like heal up the construction yard quickly if needed. Something we actually don't really see often in Tiberium Dawn, but it seems to be at least some kind of priority for campaign player here. Amount of heavy tanks out here for campaign player isn't that many, but this side is quite decently defended with the Tesla coil, of course. And over here they are doing their best with the heavy tanks. Weapons factory will be sold off just in time, and Bikerushownz's engineer was killed off, I'm pretty damn sure. So, what is economy looking like? Well, economy is ever so slightly better for campaign player. At least that's what it seems like. Also, why do you still seem to be working? I don't know. Okay, there. Fixed. So, couple of light tanks up top, but there it is, another Tesla coil. Interesting because you are like quite secure over here, but like, yeah, that's the thing I also don't really like about it. At least in campaign, it seemed very underwhelming, the Tesla coil. And well, yeah, for campaign player, it just went down. That thing is worth $1,500. That's a lot. and yet it went down quite easily, just against a couple of light tanks. Just like 5, and most of them survived. Over here, ore is starting to run out for Bikerushownz, and this one is quite far away. While over here, expansion seems easier, and this field is not completely gone yet. 5 little mine things and like 7 here? That does not sound fair if... Okay, no, that is because that's the other field. Never mind. Over here, well, that's a lot of light tanks now for Bikerushownz. Oh, not that far in. There. There. And well, that means that the construction yard will be sold off, but maybe kind of destroyed as well, because it didn't actually get sold off in time. Which means that both players are now without a construction yard. Light tanks and heavy tanks, well, that's also something that I think is changed from Tiberium Dawn. Units can fire while driving, or at least a little bit. Not completely sure if they can like actually fire while driving, or if it's just a like command them to shoot while they're still driving. They will already follow that command. Not completely sure. But it seems like they can at least fire more easily than they do in Tiberium Dawn. They're more responsive. Over here, if this is something that Bikerush is targeting, it seems like it, then they will indeed get like the extra cash from well, the crystals I was talking about. Over here, medium tanks now are also being mixed in by Bikerushownz. And well, heavy tanks that are almost the same amount over here as the light tanks are. But yeah, both teams have quite damaged units. But it seems like, at least for now, campaign player will survive over here. Production on this side is just like 2 little war factories, which is still decent. Over here we've only got 1. And a barracks. Barracks could actually end up being quite important. Because it... Okay, and apparently the same bug as in Tiberium Dawn exists here as well. The speed up around 7 to 8 minutes. So, what are we going to do? What are you going to target? It seems like you're going to target your refinery, because, well, that's the economy for campaign player, and that's something that should have a lot more here compared to in Tiberium Dawn. As soon as this thing is down, where is your eco? I mean, don't crash, thank you. Because you don't need as many refineries as you do in Tiberium Dawn. That also means that having 1 taken down can completely nullify your entire eco. And well, if I just look over here, hey, come on, there. Yeah, 2 little light tanks snuck up on the campaign player, and there it goes. However, and that's a bit of a problem as well, that's still 5 heavy tanks, possibly more, there, more, which should be able to at least take down the units that are here, but also most likely 1 or more buildings. And well, yeah, Bikerush does not have any significant amount of army on the field. Refinery gets sold off, and well, as long as campaign player is able to win the fight against these little light tanks, they should be able to win the match. And well, that's a sell-off for the well factory. And that means, yeah, if you just target this, then it should be over. They won't be able to kill your heavy tanks in time. And, well... Oh, actually, there was a power plant over here. Didn't notice that. Anyways, the light tanks were about to go down, and then, well, campaign player would win. So, well done that you made it this far into the video. Consider watching the video in your lower left. But that's all I'm going to have for you today, and I'll see you in another video. Bye. I would still like to know what you think about me casting some Red Alert every once in a while, maybe even consistently.